All right, Zayne, 3 appearances here, capping up with this one today. I mean, what do you take away from this experience coming to Penticton?
Yeah, it was fun. It kind of took a little bit for me to adjust to the speed. Obviously, I didn't have a great weekend, but just trying to get ready for camp, obviously, and try and do my best.
Did you felt like maybe your group kind of started to feel more settled in, more acclimatized as the weekend progressed?
For sure. I mean, there are a lot of nerves coming in, obviously, and putting that jersey on, it comes with a lot of pressure too. And so, obviously, we're going to start slow, and including myself, I started pretty slow, but I thought the team picked up. Like I thought we competed really hard and did well, especially against an older group today.
I was going to say that they dressed a bit of an older lineup today. I mean, for yourself, this kind of being your first pro experience, what kind of adjustments do you have to make in your game, if any, to deal with older players?
Just got to be harder to play against, obviously. And then obviously your gap's got to be a lot tighter. Like I noticed right off the first shift, when Baines was coming down that he could fly, and I had to kind of add an extra 2 crossovers in there and just try and stay with them. So, it's good because it's gonna obviously get me a little acclimatized with the speed of the game. But I thought we did well.
Yeah, is this the sort of environment that it's good to learn sort of those things in as opposed to when things start actually ramping up in main camp?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, at the end of the day, these you obviously want to win, but it's not like we're getting any points from these games, so we're kind of just coming in here and trying to get familiar with the system and get better every day. I mean, we're not always going to be perfect, but if you compete and come with an attitude of just getting a little bit better, things are going to go well.
You touched on a couple of things you want to improve upon. What did you think you did well out there?
I felt a little stronger for sure. I mean, I'm probably playing at 10 pounds heavier than last playoff. So, I thought I felt a little stronger out there. Our skating feels pretty good. Kind of just adjusting to obviously playing a little heavier was a little different for me, and I kind of got used to it as the games went on.
When did you have time to add 10 pounds with how busy your summer was?
I ate a lot of food. I think my body fat went up probably 1%, which is expected when you're putting on that much weight. So a lot of food, a lot of water, and trying to find times to work out. And I didn't really have a break since last August. So I mean, I've been going hard for 13 months, and I got another 9 today.
It's been a few games with a lot of your fellow draft class. You've also had a development camp. You're starting to feel like you're developing some good chemistry and bonds with some of your teammates?
I guess. I mean, it's kind of tough. We played 3 games of hockey together. I mean, we had 1 practice on Thursday, I think it was. So, I felt I clicked with some guys, obviously. Some guys I just couldn't get on the same page with this week, and that's going to happen, You're not going to mesh with every single guy you play with, but, the more practices and games will help.
You mentioned not a lot of practice time, but in the game time that you were on the ice or on the bench, was there anybody that caught your eye that you didn't coming in?
On our team?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Basho was really good this week. I thought he probably one of our best players, obviously, and just has a motor on him. So I thought he did really well, and Hunter, I've seen him a lot. So I mean, I wasn't really impressed with him. I kind of just knew that was going to happen. I mean, it's kind of expected from him because he's so good. So those 2 guys kind of stood out to me.
How excited are you for main camp, your first NHL camp?
Yeah, I'm pretty juiced. I think it's going to be, honestly a little bit easier than playing in these games for me. I think, playing with obviously players that are really good, that kind of makes the game easier. But at the same time, obviously the speed's going to go up. So, excited to put myself to the test.